Hello, welcome to Algorithms. Today we are going to discuss about new distributed denial of service attack vectors. So recently some of the investigation agencies sent an alert warning about the discovery of new network protocols that have been abused or exploited to launch large scale distributed denial of service attacks, and the list includes three network protocols and a web application as a newly discovered DDoS attack vector. This includes Constrained Application Protocol, Web Services Dynamic Discovery, Apple Remote Management Service, and the Jenkins based web automation software. So, for COPE, cyber actors started abusing the multicast and command transmission feature of the Constrained Application Protocol to conduct DDoS reflection and amplification attacks, and the amplification factor that was noted by different open source reporting agencies is around 34. For WSDD, which is Web Services Dynamic Discovery Protocol, it has been exploited to launch more than 130 DDoS attacks, with some reaching the size of 350 gigabits per second. Now, a lot of IoT devices uh, use this protocol WSDD, and so this becomes an attractive target because IoT devices use WSDD protocol to automatically detect new internet connected devices nearby. In addition, this protocol operates using UDP, which allows actors to spoof a victim's IP address, and that results in the victims being flooded with the data from nearby IoT devices. Now, for ARMS, so cyber actors exploited Apple Remote Management Services, which is a part of Apple Remote Desktop feature, to conduct DDoS amplification attacks, and this has been reported by open source reporting agency. And as you know that with the ARD enabled, the ARMS service starts listening on port 3283 for incoming commands to remote Apple services, which attackers use to launch DDoS amplification attacks. And the amplification factor that was recorded is around 35:1. But at the same time, ARD is used primarily to manage large fleets of Apple Macs. So it is important for the universities and enterprise to secure these services if they are heavily relying and using Apple Macs. Jenkins, we know that Jenkins is open source automation software. I'm not going to go into details of Jenkins, but some UK security researchers identified a vulnerability in the built-in network discovery protocols of Jenkins servers, and these list of servers includes which are free and open source. So if you are getting those Jenkins servers from a licensed vendor, I guess this should be safe. Now, uh, some researchers also estimated cyber actors could use vulnerable Jenkins servers to amplify DDoS attack traffic 100 times against the online infrastructure of targeted victims across sectors. Now, apart from that, I guess the thing is these newly discovered DDoS vectors are network protocols that are essential to the devices they are being used in. For instance, IoT devices, smartphones, Macs. So the device makers are unlikely to remove or disable the protocols in their products. Hence, the threat of new wave of DDoS attacks is going to increase going forward. So when you are doing a vulnerability scan or putting together your report, you have to make sure you include these four attack vectors, and make sure you have done enough testing, and make sure that your environment and network perimeter is safe. I guess this is it from my side. Thank you very much. And I'll be talking more about these protocols and what are the tools that you can use to further protect. I know you cannot lock this bug, because, or it's not a bug actually, you cannot lock this, but there are several other ways you can protect these services by enabling different security controls depending upon what sort of software you are using in your organization. So I will be talking more on that, specifically in relation to what sort of services and what sort of security controls that you need to enable for different security discipline. I guess this is it. Thank you very much. Have a great day.